Well, a very good afternoon to you. Should we take a little bit of a look around what went on at the racecourse on Tuesday? Welcome back to Eargard Wrexham. My name is Steve Jones. Well, good afternoon. I hope I find you well. Southampton made the 220-mile 4-hour trip up to North Wales on Tuesday. I, for one, was a bit trepidatious on it, hence why I only went for the draw. But having seen the performance they put in, I think it's quite obvious that they will really be knocking on the door to return to the Premier League if they keep playing like that. We were outfought. We were outthought. We had very little to offer in the way of midfield. We were too reliant on going long to Kiefer for balls he wasn't winning, and the ones he did win, there was nobody anywhere near him, and it's a common complaint. I feel like I'm like a stuck record with it. But Southampton, bearing in mind they made 6 changes from the side that beat Arsenal, which is, what should we call it, brave from a manager? Or is he just confident in the depth and abilities in his squad? I didn't see the game against Arsenal, so I don't really know what sort of performance they put in. But to take out half your team and to put in an away performance like that, my dear friends and people that follow Wrexham, is where we need to be. Everybody who knows me knows my love for Wrexham AFC knows no bounds, but for the first half an hour, I'm sorry chaps, but it was just men against boys. We were chasing shadows. I've made a note of the scorers and when they went in, and we'll break them down as the memory serves. Matsuki scored the first one on 12. Fortuitous, I'll say. Possibly Arthur should have got down to it. He's on his knee, going down that way. If he'd have flapped a paw, maybe I think he'd have got it. But I'm being hypercritical. 12 minutes. Have we learned? No, we haven't. Are we defending? No, we're not. Downs was next on 22. He had the freedom of the 18-yard box. Again, this is something that's going on and on and on. And I hate calling players, but I'm going to have to do in this one because it's painfully obvious. Downs scored that goal. Nathan Broadhead's got his hands on his head because he's 10 yards away from him. That's his man. I'm sorry, this is basic stuff, chaps. We're not defending it anywhere where we should be. A slack pass, let Larin in on 61. I'll go through Southampton's first. Outpaced Max. He's a big lad and he's strong. Max did it all right. He tried to go pace for pace with him. He was on the right side of him, but it was a fair do. Sometimes you've got to give credit. It was a fantastic finish. And Stewart, simple header, really. And Azaz, well, it was just game over by then. Josh gave us hope in 34 with a brilliant little finish. Really give the keeper the eyes and sent him the wrong way with it. That gave us hope. But the rest really does pale into insignificance. I'm normally a little bit hacked off when I don't get a ticket. But like I put on X on a Wednesday morning, I thanked the ballot for the first time ever. Because they saved me, as I said, it's the best 20 odd quid I've ever saved. Had I bought one, I think I'd have been a little bit annoyed with that level of performance. The substitutions I find strange again. Why not put Smudge up with Sam Smith? Sorry for those who don't know Smudges. With Keith Moore, put them both up there. George Dobson's obviously and patently obviously suffering with his wrist when he went over on it. He was holding it and rubbing it for the remainder of the game, and he did well to finish the game, really. Let's change it around. Who could we put there? Let's put Keeler Dunn in there. Let's see what he's capable of. Let's move things around. That lad must have wondered what he signed for. You know, he's paid about half an hour to an hour max. Let's see what he's about. So the 10,547, of which 1,230, they went home happy. It's a long way home when from that distance when you haven't won, but when you take a 5-1 nil back on the bus with you, I would imagine it was a very happy place to be. I was unhappy going from the sofa to the bed, like many other Wrexham fans that I've read about. It was good to see Chris interview Phil after the game. I, like many others, sick to the back teeth of the cut and paste interviews in the classroom afterwards. Same old questions, regurgitated time after time after time, weak and feeble. Chris, to his ultimate credit, he didn't hang back and he went in, asked the questions that mattered. And it was a damn good interview. Really enjoyed it. Looking at the face on Phil when he gave the microphone back to Chris at the end, I don't think he did. I know things were a bit raw, but he didn't look happy. But we go on. Got another one coming up. It's Coventry away, I think, isn't it? So I'm going to prepare for that. I'll probably do that one Friday evening, tomorrow evening, as I'm on mornings this week. I can't think of anything else to moan about because I just saw no positives. The great finish from Josh was our only real positive, really. We were given an absolute lesson, and if Southampton don't go through the playoffs and back up again, there's no justice in the world. I know Derby and Hull will have a lot to say about that. But you know, when you look at the form Southampton were on coming up, 16 unbeaten, and we're scraping draws. All right, we had a good away win at Sheffield United, but we got battered at Oxford. We were lucky to get a draw at West Brom. Our form wasn't good. Even our infamous home form did us no favours. So we've got to brush ourselves down, take a long, hard look at the videos and where it all went wrong, and hopefully it can be turned around for Saturday. Right, I'm off my shelf. Have what remains of a good day. Don't forget, you can keep up with Tom at Wrexham Fans On for the latest on the cop build, which I must admit is coming on at a staggering rate. It was a good video he did the other day when there was nobody there, so we could get the drone nice and low, so you get a fuller perspective of what's happening. That was a good video. Nice one, Tom. Right, I'm off to feed my ugly face. So, as I said before, have the remainder of a good day. I'll see you tomorrow for the prep. And in the meantime, see you later.